Hello, Diane.
Um, I want to ask about when we talk about awareness.
I'm sorry,
Um,
can you repeat that?
when we talk about awareness,
Oh, yes.
right? My way of looking at this is that God or universal consciousness or whatever is like looking through my eyes. I am like a vehicle,
Yes.
yeah. And so the senses, the various senses that I have, um,
The senses belong to the body.
are part of this vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah. So when I die,
The body dies.
is there any awareness that I mean, obviously not Diane, but is there any awareness that the I with a capital I or the self with a capital S would be in any sense aware of through whatever I am after death? Do you understand? It's very difficult to.
Yeah, maybe. Let me see if I understood your question. As the body mind is alive, there is a certain field of perception via this body mind vehicle, and the question is, as the body dies, is there like a different perceptual field? Because in the
Mm.
act of the vehicle, is that the question?
Yeah, sort of. What I mean, what does it mean? What does awareness mean after I've gone? I mean,
After the body is gone.
yes.
So now that the body is the body then Diana is not gone. There are perceptions, sensations. For example, there is this conversation. There are perceptions of colors, sensations, thoughts, etc. Right? So that's the waking dream. What I call the waking dream. This is when the body is somehow still part of the structure, and the world body mind structure. You need to understand that awareness or consciousness is the invisible field, not the field that is bound by the senses. It's a field that can use the senses, the body
Mm.
mind senses, but it's an invisible field. It's a formless field that has no physical location, no phenomenal attributes. It doesn't have any viscosities, any size, any gender. It's a noumenal field, a non-phenomenal field. And that non-phenomenal field is what we refer to as being or reality. So in our language, you say it's being or reality. Being and reality refer to freedom, because there's only one being, one reality, non-opposed, without any opposition, which means it's complete freedom. Complete freedom. The freedom means the freedom, limitless freedom, the freedom to create and perceive this experience, which we're having right now, which we refer to as the human experience or the waking dream, as well as infinite other possibilities. Now, your question is, in the absence of this human experience, are there other experiences? And the answer is absolutely yes. Infinite possibilities means infinite possibilities, beyond how far you can imagine infinite, beyond that, infinite possibilities. And this realm that we're perceiving right now, this experience that you're perceiving right now, is, imagine a rainbow. And a rainbow is made out of infinite colors. Imagine you just slice one teeny tiny slice with a razor thin blade, one slice of that infinite field of colors. The human experience is just this one teeny tiny slice, teeny tiny slice. And this experience is the experience that consciousness is having. There is no human experience. It is consciousness that is playing the game or manifesting itself, and perceiving, creating and perceiving and sensing and experiencing its creation as this one sliver is the human experience. But there are infinite others simultaneously going. Why do I say simultaneously? Because consciousness is not bound by time. It is that which is not bound by time. Therefore, there is no time in the realm of consciousness. The realm of time only exists in the human mind in terms of this sliver, this teeny tiny sliver of the rainbow is the experience of time. But if you go from this sliver into the field, then you go into the eternity. You go beyond time. You go into the warped, timeless realm. So it's a beautiful journey. This journey right now has its beauty, and there's no beginning and ending to the creative aspect of consciousness, what we refer to the Shakti aspect of consciousness, the creative aspect.
So what we have to say is actually, it is unknowable, really.
Unknowable by the human mind.
Yes. So
the human mind is a pea, you said a pea as compared to the universe. Of course, the human mind is extremely limited. But what is really beautiful about this sliver, this slice in the rainbow, is that there is the contemplation that within this sliver, this particular sliver, we have available to us the contemplation of the source, the contemplation of consciousness and the understanding about consciousness. And the sort of shift from fear to the fearlessness, the shift from the uncertainty to the absolute freedom, absolute certainty. That potential is the spice of the human experience. It's what gives the human experience the taste. The potential of understanding.
Yeah,
all personal concerns are empty. They dissolve in being. In your deep sleep, the deepest of your deep sleeps, there is no concern. But using it as a metaphor, sooner or later, we step through the mirror and realize the no concern, the fearlessness of being, which is yours to realize, to celebrate, to enjoy. By the way, I love the background in you have this beautiful background there.
Got a whole list of them. I just enjoy, picking them out, and I just enjoy playing with that, really.
It's lovely.
Yeah. I think just to stay in that awareness that you describe more permanently,
Yeah. So just to, as often as it's possible for you and it's available for you and it's interesting for you, to notice awareness, Awareness is noticing itself. Notice there is something which is perceived, and there is the perceiving aspect. The perceiving aspect is invisible to the senses. The eye cannot see itself, right? The eye cannot see itself. So just to notice that knowing field, that perceiving field, and then to notice that this perceiving field is not made out of any matter. It's non-phenomenal. It's noumenal. It's formless. It's edgeless. It has no gender. And to allow that noticing to carry you wherever it carries you.
Like allowing an openness to be there, isn't it? An openness.
Yes.
Allowing an openness.
Yes, it is openness, because the field is always open, you see. When you go into the form, there is this form, it's limited, there is that form, there is this form, you go that direction. But when you go in the other direction, you go in the direction of the perceiving field, yes, you come to the formless, to the edgeless, the openness, complete openness. And then you can invite your body, whichever way you experience your body, to also be open. So you open your mind, you can open your body. So you go to the openness, and then you invite the openness forward into your body, into your mind. So you listen openly, you move, not as a limited self, as this open field. So when you move, the whole field is moving. The ocean is moving. When you move, the universe is moving. When you talk, the universe is talking. When you're perceiving, the universe is perceiving. So always in the openness, it's always open, right? So then you invite the openness into your life, quote unquote, your life. And when certain contractions appear, certain reactions, certain fears, certain worries, you also invite them to the openness. You don't try to struggle with them, to put them in a box, to hammer them. No, you just say, okay, because it's all open.
Thank you.
Okay.